안녕. 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 Hey. Hey. Every goddamn time, I swear to God. Every goddamn time, I swear, I hear my voice out of my phone because I forget to turn down the volume of my own stream.
Nay, horse emoji.
Gumiho for the 12 months. Kamsa, mate. Oh, am I kidding? There's nothing to reveal. It's just horse ears. Y'all want to see something funny? Y'all want to see something funny? I can do that. Now I'm a gumi horse? A gumi haunts? This looks so cursed. It's like I've turned into like a horse fox demon hybrid. Unfortunately, the horse ears aren't live 2D. But you know, they were the best I could find on short notice without paying money. I think we need the alien ears too. How many pairs of ears y'all want me to have? Like what, 20? 200? 2000? I mean, we could technically do 2000. I think VTube Studio would probably crash though. Anyways, hello guys. My name is Adisong, aka Song Addy. I am your resident Gumi horse VTuber? Question mark? I guess I'm a horse girl for today. Welcome back to another stream. Hi. Gumi Ari E. I hope you guys are doing well. Abamito, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wanderlings. Thank you for signing away all the rights to yourself over to me to Naman for all eternity. No takesy backsies. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Hello from France. Hello from somewhere in America from me, I guess. Hello, welcome in. How are you? I hope y'all are having a good day. And a good start to your week. 6 years is wild. Wait, 6 years? Where did 6 years come from? Night to you as well. Yeah. Gumine. I'm exhausted, guys. I've had a week. And my work is not stopping, and then are more things piling up. And then I don't know if you guys saw on my Discord server, but I lost my kukiri my kukiri? Who the fuck is kukiri? Am I fucking stupid? Kikuri! That's this. I lost my Botsu Kikuri merch last Sunday, or maybe the kids stole it. I don't know. I'll get an update tomorrow, I suppose, if anyone's found it. But I took it pretty hard because that was one of my prize things from Korea. Actually, my cousin bought it for me in Korea, so it was a little doubly more special for me. But other than that, like, you know, I'm hopping in. I'm hopping here and there. I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I mean, well, you literally just heard me right now, but like, I'm okay. I'm okay today. Today is an okay day. This day is an okay day to match all the days and the Gumi days of the Gumi years. It was wonderfully toasty at work today. Heat index of 110 degrees. Bro, stop taunting me like this, please. I'm begging you. I stayed inside all day today. Wait, how hot was it today? I never checked the forecast. It was... Well, I think the highest it was like 82, 83. That's not too bad though for a summer day. That's like normal range weather. 110 degrees is crazy though. The heat is so nice. Eh? Wait, what do you mean the heat's nice? In the middle of July? I mean, unless you live in like the southern hemisphere or something, like you're in Australia. Like if you're in Australia, y'all must be having snow over there or something. Y'all must be dying for some heat. I'd rather be warm than cold. I agree, but I don't agree to the extent that you're saying this in, so... Anyways, yeah, I'm a very stressed gumiho, guys. My new Medicaid insurance plan stuff came in this week. So now I have to fill out a screener and like mail it in within the next 60 days, I think. Or is it 90 days? I think it's I have to see my newly assigned PCP within the next 60 days, but I might request to change it because I don't know if they just work at an urgent care center or not. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to urgent care for my primary care. Thank you. How's your jaw? I mean, not really any updates. Like, it doesn't hurt. Like, with certain physical therapy exercises, I can kind of like unlock it to its full range of movements, but then it immediately just like locks up as soon as like I close my mouth anyway, so don't worry guys, I'll give you guys updates when there are updates, but I don't think anything's gonna happen until I get my MRI in a couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna have to wait for those results, and then we'll figure out if I have to go down physical therapy route or the arthrocentesis procedure, basically the joint injection I mentioned a while back. That's so scary. I mean, it could be worse. It could honestly, it could be worse. It could be hurting. I could be having extreme pain right now. I could be unable to open my mouth wider than one finger. I could not be able to open my mouth at all. Like, I'm just counting my blessings at this point. There's a lot of stressful things, but why stress about the now? Yeah. I mean, like, okay, never mind, I lied. I'm stressing about the now, but like, why add on to that stress? You know what I mean? I would rather it be freezing cold. I like cold drinks in summer. And then for some reason, at night, I hate how the air is so still and stifling. So I just like turn on like my fan at that point, just anything to get the air moving. Unfortunately, that means I have to pull up the covers. And then my mom will be like, why are you turning on your fan and sleeping in blankets in the summer? You're gonna give yourself a cold. And I'm just like, I don't know how to explain to her that I just cannot sleep when the air is completely still. And she's gonna be like, well, that's a skill issue. Just try and sleep. And I'm like, yeah, like I tried to do the last 500 times. Hi, Method Gavin, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What if I just put on my fox ears again? People are gonna look at the thumbnail of my stream and be like, what the fuck is this girl on? Why does she have 2 pairs of ears? And why are only 2 of them moving like a proper VTuber should? Why are only the fox ears going bouncy, bouncy, bounce? But yeah, it's not all like bad, stressful things. Hey, Method-Gavin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wanderlings. Thank you for sending away all the rest of your soul over to me to Naman for all eternity, no takesy backsies. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Don't forget your human ears. Oh, that's true. I actually have 3 pairs of ears. I lied, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a scammer. I straight up lied to you. I don't have 2 pairs of ears. It's 3. I forgot that I'm currently in the form of a human. But yeah, as I was saying, it's not all bad, stressful things. I got news that my Korean fluency exam is actually going to be held this year in October. So I literally have like until next week to send in my application and my test fee. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna take like just the advanced portion of the exam or both the beginner and advanced portions, because again, I'm taking this exam so I can, because they require the test results for a specific visa in Korea. So I'm trying to get that. Like literally like the bare minimum to get that visa is like beginner level 1. So I'm just like, if I end up failing the advanced exam, what if I just also take the beginner exam as a fallback? There's no overlap between the 2 sessions, so like all it cost me is a total of close to $100 to pay for both tests, and then a whole day to take both exams. I mean, the beginner exam is like literally like brain dead easy. Like the only thing that's gonna cost me is mental energy. I'm just sitting there for like 2 hours, just waiting for them to cover the listening portion so I can leave the exam early. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. It's a very okay day. I've been actually kind of tired. I don't know if it's like from all the stress or if there's like something like lingering going on with my health, but you know how you guys are like, you can sleep for 8 hours and then you just still feel so tired, like you could sleep for another 4 hours. How would you say good luck on your exams in Korean? Honestly, like, we just say fighting. Like I could like literally translate for you, be like, 시험에서 좋은 점수를 받으라, like that, like get a good score on your test. But honestly, it's just like fighting, fighting. That's the casual way to say it. That's how I feel waking up every morning for work. Yeah. It's just, so many things to do, so many things I haven't done and need to do, but they're literally like piling up. They're piling up like bales of hay stacked on top of each other, and then it just like keeps stacking and stacking until they become a hill, and then the hill becomes a mountain, and then the mountain becomes like a whole ass Himalayan mountain range. Oh, I'm sorry, wait, what's the tallest mountain in the world again? Kilimanjaro? It becomes Mount Kilimanjaro. Or is that a volcano? No, I think that's Fuji, no? I don't know, I forgot. So I've low-key been losing it. And then I heard everything about Bishoujo this week, and I continued to lose it. Well, I wasn't that like emotionally pressed about Bishoujo. It was just like, what the fuck is going on over there with charity fraud? I already said my piece on Twitter. Basically like stealing from charities and your talents is never okay. It should not have been done in the first place, but yeah. Seems like everyone's left the agency, which, you know, good for them. I wish them luck on their indie careers. My Oshi Michi! I'm just waiting for her subathon next month. Is it Everest? Is it actually Everest? Oh, it might be Everest, actually. If you don't mind, I just want to ask something. Can I? Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna ask me to buy your commissions, the answer is gonna be no. And I hope you're not gonna ask for that because... Mod Hammer. But if it's not that, it's fair game. Oh yeah. What have y'all been up to? I've spent the last 20 minutes just like ranting about myself. How are you guys doing? Low-key, I've been thinking that now that I have like insurance, I should go see a therapist again. And then I saw the news article that was like, oh yeah, a certain government agency is now collecting everyone's Medicaid personal data. And I'm like, maybe I don't want to see a therapist anymore. I don't know, guys. Scary stuff going on in the States. Hi, Hazel Games, or is it Hazel or Harzel? Herzel? Well, hello. Wait, why are you saying bye already? Don't leave, come back. I haven't thanked you yet for signing away all the rest of your soul over to me to Naman for all eternity. No 60 backsies. That's awkward. Yeah. Honestly, like, I debated a lot if I wanted to go live tonight or not and play musume. I mean, we're here now, so we are gonna play it at some point, but man, I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. I just need like a hot minute to decompress. Got back from vacation and immediately got back to work, but such is life. Ooh, I saw your photos of your vacation. I hope you had lots of fun and took lots of photos. Well, more photos than you sent to the Discord anyway. I've been binge watching animes, finished 3 now onto the 4th. Oh my god, bro. Binge watching? And 4 shows already? What is your power? I don't remember the last time I binged like a bunch of shows at once. But yeah, what have you been watching? Honestly, I need to like clear more of my anime plan to watch less outside of seasonals. But right now, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I've been constantly in like a seasonal mood. And then I think it was last spring when I was not in a seasonal mood. I think it's because there were just no good shows airing. So I just ended up rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But I should really clear out like actual shows that I have not watched yet. There you go, 14 episodes a day. Bro! Is this like, are you on summer break right now? Or is this all in like your free time if you're working right now? Because that's, oh my god, 14 episodes in a day? That better be on the weekend. If you're watching 14 episodes on a week now, I'm gonna be like... I need that energy. Yeah, bro, can you share some with me? Heike, I need it. I mean, I suppose you could share some with like fellow wanderlings as well, but who cares about wanderlings, right? Just me. Just send all the energy over to me. Don't worry, I'll share some with the wanderlings myself. I promise. That's like 5 hours of anime daily. Yeah, so like an episode of anime, it can range for like 21 to 23 minutes, including or excluding, well, not excluding, including opening and ending songs. So let's say we give it the benefit of the doubt and it's like approximately 24 minutes. So that can either be 7 hours, or if it's shorter, like some Kusuri episodes, they are only like 21, 22 minutes. So yeah, and that would be more like 5 hours. Well, just tossing us aside and taking the energy for yourself? I mean, why not? I'm the supreme gumiho overlord. Well, gumi horse overlord now, I suppose I should say. You are literally feeding me your souls on a daily basis. And now you're gonna complain about energy too? Wow, I see how it is. But remember, you signed the contract. And there are no takebacks on the contract. So, you did this to yourself. You have no right to complain anymore. Ow! Fuck you. 19 to 20 if you skip the intro or the outro. Well, that's if you stumble across like a bad opening and ending. If the songs are okay, then I don't skip. I try not to be an opening and ending skipper. But if the song is mid, then I'm like, well, why waste 90 seconds of my life, right? I always skip intro and outro. You are a heretic, my dude. Especially because spoiler territory, I feel like that only counts for like battle shonen shows, you know what I mean? Like in battle shonen, the openings and endings always spoil like the big battles, like the big moments, the climaxes, like it is what it is. For like regular shows, like for example, like romance shows, or even like some mystery shows, like the spoilers are not that bad. Actually, for mystery shows, they kind of walk a fine line in like giving away. Oh my god, did bro actually turn out to be? Did it actually turn out to be a bot? Can we get a round of applause for Phoenix, guys? Thank you for achieving your mod duties, Phoenix. Here, I'll share 1/12 of energy with you, okay? Are you satisfied now? I didn't even get to read it. I didn't either. I think I can probably pull it up in like mod view or something. Hold on a minute. The contract I seek to amend, one day we shall have fair law. That day will never come. Maybe it'll come in your dreams, your daydreams, but never in reality. Feel free to keep living in the unreality, though. We'll just keep moving forward without you. Alright, so where the I have not been in mod view in a hot second. Hold on. Activity feed, whispers, queue, suspicious user activity? No. Unban request, predictions, batch reporting tool. Ah, I see what you did. I can only see like the last message right now, but I'll read it out to you guys. Oh, by the way, I just started my career at designing artwork. Space exclamation point. Yeah, the spaces between the last word and the exclamation point are very important, guys. Oh, by the way, space exclamation point. I just started my career at designing artwork. Space exclamation point. So should I draw you a free artwork line art? No space between that and the question mark for some reason. I don't know why. No need to pay. We can do business later if we became friend. Squiggly upward arrow, squiggly upward arrow. When I was like, bro, I don't want to hear about your fucking commissions, bro. And bro decided to sell his commissions anyway. GG. GG, bro. I mean, I suppose bro is a bot, but... GG, bro bot. GG. If I was on PC, I would, but today is an iPad kind of day. Wait, what do you mean? If you were on PC, you would? Even if you were on PC, you wouldn't have been able to read it anyway without mod perms. Anywho. Ah, man, this is one of like the downsides of streaming in the just chatting category. It's always the bots or like the scammers that follow and then try to sell something, and I'm like, yay, new follow, and then 5 minutes later, oh, well, not even 5 minutes later, 5 seconds later, oh, that's not an actual genuine follower. 7TV or better TV? Bro, I can't fucking read. One of them lets you see deleted messages if you were in chat when it happened. Really? Because I have both of those extensions, and I've never seen that happen. Maybe it's something I need to go into like my settings page to enable or something. I don't know. I don't know. But also, I'm in OBS, so those extensions aren't exactly working outside of emotes on the back end here. But yeah, let me see. I think I asked you what shows you were watching earlier. I might need to scroll. Ah, okay. You're Lion April, High Score Girl, Zom 100, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. Now trying to finish Free Run and rewatching Mob. Ooh, very nice, very nice. High Score Girl is on my plan to watch list. I do highly recommend Free Run, so happy you're giving it a watch. I've been so busy IRL and been talking to online friends for hours too and sleeping pretty well, so I don't know what's going on or how I'm pulling this off. Bro, you need to give us some pointers. I genuinely have no idea how I'm surviving right now, guys. Like, oh my god, I don't mean this in like in a morbid kind of way, but you ever wish that you could just like sleep for 4 years and then wake up once the world is normal again? It's like, oh man, there's just so much going on. Can I just sleep for a very long time? Not like gone from the world kind of sleep, but just like, bro, I need an extended break. Hi, Sunset Reapers! Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm hoping this week I will have motivation to watch more anime. I binged Musume Cinderella Grey. Ooh, yeah! I do know there are animes for Musume, so the original Pretty Derby series, there's Cinderella Grey, to the top or something like that, and then there's like the Agnes stuff. Maybe that is Cinderella Grey. I don't know. There's like 3 different shows, like some movies out there. Maybe one day I'll get to them, but I don't think it's gonna be soon. Freeran and High Score Girl have been hard watches for me, to be honest. Really hard for me to get into, so I'm pushing myself. Oh, how is Freeran can I ask how Freeran is a hard watch for you? Like, most of the people I know, like, really love Freeran from the get-go. So depending on like how far you are into the show, like I think it's a great show, but if you're kind of like pushing yourself to get through it, you could consider just like putting it on hold for a while and then maybe coming back to it later. Or if you're just really sure you're not like vibing with it, it might be better to like just drop. You know, save your time and energy for the shows that you really do like. Well, last year when I did a group watch with some online friends, they had a fight the same day, so PTSD. Ah. The same that we watched streamer. Ah. I see. Okay, so it's not a knock against the actual show, it's just unfortunate memories that coincide with it. Ah, I see, I see. Well, I don't quite have advice for that, but again, you can consider like putting it on hold and watching something else until you feel like you're ready to go back to it. Because I don't think you'll be doing yourself any favors if you ever like force yourself to watch a show, in my opinion. I finished Call of the Night Season 1 yesterday. Ooh, how did you like that show, Phoenix? Oh. I do need to watch Call of the Night. I'm trying to think of animes that I've been like completed shows that I've been wanting to start. But none are coming to mind right now because I am so completely brain dead. I have 107 anime I'm watching and 326 on plan. Why do you keep more than 100 shows on your watching, bro? Just move them to on hold or at that point. Bro. 326 on plan is heartfelt though. I think I have more than 200 on my personal plan to watch right now. I don't remember the exact number though. My friends have been bugging me to watch Call of the Night, and when I finally did it, it was basically that Jeff, oh my god, I get it now. Yeah, I'm just waiting for like the insomniac mood for Call of the Night to strike so that I can actually start it. I started a lot of shows since I go by 3 episodes before drop rule. Well, don't tell me you've only left like you've left like almost all of like these 100 plus shows on like episode 1 or 2 or something. It's got a pretty good soundtrack. Oh, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. For a show like that, it better have a good score. I thought my 88 anime watch list was bad, bro. You are but a little baby. You are but a little summer child. I know some folks whose plan and watch list like spans over 500. I'm like, bro. At some point, you need to sit down and like reorganize that shit. Either you are going to watch these shows or you don't have any interest in them anymore. Like, declutter it and then start watching some of these goddamn shows. Movies can also kind of inflate your plan and watch list, but then it's also like a good thing. Like, it's a blessing in disguise because those are like the easiest things to knock off your list. Because they require like less of a time investment compared to actual shows. So sometimes when I want a new anime to watch, I'll go on one of those anime picker sites like spend.moe. I'll import my plan to watch list and then I'll specify, please pick a movie for me. And so it'll generate like a random movie from my list, and I just watch that. I normally do not add movies to planning, but then how the fuck are you gonna remember to watch them later? There's like 50 of them coming out in a year.
What's up, Ari? Hope you're feeling better.
Hi, Nefer. Thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. Kamsa. I'm doing okay. I think I spent about like the last 35 minutes being like, I'm okay, but I'm also like mentally dying. But like physically, I'm like okay. My jaw is the same as ever, so it is what it is. TLDR, I've just had a really bad week. If Kikori comes back to me, like seriously, if Kikori comes back home to me, I will be the happiest person alive on earth. That's all I care about. I want Kikori back in my hands. I should not be like this broken up over like a card holder and an acrylic charm that probably only costs like $13 US. But like, it's my favorite Bocchi character. It's limited edition, and my cousin from Korea bought that shit for me. So like, triple glamour. Hi Rafe, hello, welcome in. Long time no see. How you been? I've been doing okay. I think I've been repeating that like 50 times today, which is like no offense to you. Hope you don't take offense to that. It's just like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't know why What's Up Ari sounds like wasabi to me for a bit. Bro, I've been wanting to eat sushi for like, I've been craving it for like the last week or so, because I'm watching this K-drama where it's like a group of lawyers and a group of lawyer friends, and they meet up for like lunch and dinner like every so often, and the food they eat is so good and yummy. Like it ranges from like your typical like traditional Korean meals to like some fancy shit like lobster or sushi, and I'm like, please, I want to eat all that, but my jaw. I'm on a soft food diet right now. Oh no. But yeah, if you want to be made hungry when watching a K-drama, you should watch Sotodong. In English, that's called Law in the City. Really fun show. I don't really jive with the romance too much, but like outside of the romance, it's a pretty good show. The food shots are so nice. Look at my sushi, bro, you. The whole point of sushi is to chew on the rice and the fish together. Well, if you're into sashimi, then it's just the fish. Like, it's the texture. It's the texture that makes the experience of sushi. Bro, if you just turn that into like liquid mush, then what is the point? What is the fucking point? May I ask who's Kikori? Kikori is a character from Bocchi the Rock, which is an anime show. She's an electric guitarist in a band, and she likes drinking. And she's my favorite character from that show. If it's a movie, I just watch it on the spot. Well, what if it's in theaters and has not been released in like the US? Bro. I was also supposed to rewatch that goofy-ass movie Redline with some friends of mine, but it's been hard to get together. Ooh, Redline! Yeah, that's another famous movie I should watch at some point. Redline and Akira are like the big classics that have to do with like either motorcycles or cars that I need to watch. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, it's okay, Nefer. Don't worry about it. I'm just having a moment. Hi, Ball. Hi, Luxury. Welcome in. Yes, we've got horse ears. I will boot up musume when I can finally summon up the energy for it. Oh my god, is that the Ari Song Song Ari big fan? Hi, Meteor. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Let me give you a shout out real quick. I feel bad because, like, I know I'm not 100% my Yankee entertaining self that you guys are probably used to on streams. I'm trying my best, but unfortunately things are leaking out, and I think today is one of those days. I've taken a great offense to that, and all I'm gonna say is my bad. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. My apologies. My apologies for the offense. I think the whole point of any food is to chew on it. I mean, can you chew on ice cream though? Like, that's kind of impossible to do. Can you chew on yogurt? Those are technically foods. They're just more in of a somewhat liquid-ish format. But things like sushi, steak, stews, you name it, like, yeah, you chew on it. I know some people say the whole point of any food is like the taste, and they are right to an extent, but I think for me it's like a combination of both taste and texture. Like, no one wants to eat like soggy rice, for example. Unless you're on a strict food diet, a strict soft food diet like I am. And so you must eat soggy rice or porridge at that point. I've seen so many memes made from that scene in Akira, and each one is hilarious. I mean, it's like, it's a very iconic scene for a reason. Like, everyone and their mother in the film industry is referencing that shit. I've seen it in commercials, animated kids shows, live action movies, etc. Like, damn, they really cooked with that angle. Leave me alone. What do you mean? I wasn't attacking you, or was I? Your best is more than we could ever ask for. I mean, like, when I'm not satisfied with my best, then, like, what's the point? That scene, okay. I don't know. I feel like I didn't turn on stream to complain about things going on in my life. So I feel bad that it's mostly all I'm yapping about, but, like, there's not much else going on, to be for fucking real. Yeah, honestly, like, I've just been dissociating for a while. When I haven't been working on stuff, I've just been like, let me go to my little escapist realm and just daydream about certain stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just wish, like, bad things would stop happening, like, every single day. If it's not in my life, it's happening on the news, and I'm just like, but I can't exactly just turn off the news because it's kind of pertinent to my living situation. No, like, I honestly, I envy those who can just, like, live their entire lives without, like, reading a single news article or listening to, like, one news story. Like, they just ignore everything that happens and they're living their best lives. Like, bro, I don't condone ignorance of the things going on in the world, but also at the same time, like, I envy them at the same time. Their mental health must be so great. Yeah. I don't know. I turned on stream to, like, retry musume because I felt like I needed a distraction, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'll put on musume and I still won't be able to turn off the thoughts in my head, so yeah. They have very comfortable rocks to live under, bro. I want like a, you know those like labyrinth of underground tunnels that like moles or whatever will dig, or even some like what the fuck are they called? Is it a ferret? No. Muskrat? No. You guys know those little like skinny dudes in the desert? They're not really fur balls, they're more like fur thingamajigs. I don't think they're called lemurs either. Fuck, what are they called? They dig tunnels. They live underground. I want to be like those. Meerkats. Meerkats. Yes. Meerkats. I want to be a meerkat. Just live underground. Only come out when I need food, and then retreat back to my home. I want to be a cat in general. Honestly, like the life of a house cat is just like, it's so envious. They get to be the own master of their little house. They get lots of pats from their owner. They don't have to worry about food. They can knock over whatever shit they want if it so amuses them. Yeah, you know what? Being a cat sounds great. Can we all reincarnate as a cat? Did you ever watch the Meerkat Show? What the fuck is the Meerkat Show? Like Timon from Lion King? Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel? I'm gonna be so for real. I don't remember anything from Lion King. Ari, is there something growing from your head? Yeah, they're horse ears. Do you like them? I can turn off the fox ears too. It's just a PNG asset. I couldn't find any free live 2D ears on short notice, so. Hi Suzume, how are you? Living their best lives for real. Honestly though. I just want to be a cat. Meow, 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 meow. There was a show on Animal Planet called Meerkat Manor and had 4 seasons. Oh, I never watched Animal Planet. Remember, guys, I didn't really have cable after I was like 6 or 7 years old, so all I watched back then was just like PBS Kids, Nick Jr., and then occasionally, for some weird reason, like NCIS under parental supervision. Oh, and Monk. Yeah, those are probably like the 2 non-kids shows that I've watched on cable TV. And then my parents paused the cable and then threw out like 80% of our VHS tapes, including Disney movies, because they thought they were satanic or some shit. And then all of my entertainment afterwards came from the library or the internet. Woohoo! Just posted some Yuri art. Ooh! Which Yuri? Which Yuri in particular? Ari Susume? Susume tomorrow! Honestly, you know what? If I'm gonna rewatch an anime, it's gonna be Love Live. Love Live School Idol Project. I think I need that shit injected into my veins right now. Honestly, like chat, if School Idol Festival were still running right now, I would 100% just change the stream from Uma Musume to Love Live School Idol Project. I'm gonna be super real with you guys right now. Possum being gay for band girls. Oh, band girls? Wait, which band girls are we talking about? Are we talking about Girls Band Cry or Bang Dream, or is there another girl band anime that I've forgotten about? I'd like to reincarnate as some sort of reptile, some kind of lizard, maybe a tortoise. Ooh. Honestly, that sounds... Wait, but your name is Phoenix. What if we reincarnated you as like a hybrid of a phoenix and a lizard? Wait, isn't that just a dragon? just a dragon at that point. Chat, I will conduct experiments so that when Fennec, the rest of Fennec's soul transfers over to me, he'll reincarnate as a dragon. It will be glorious. Not even a fox. Unfortunately, with all the slander that he's posted in my chat, despite being my mod, he does not deserve to reincarnate as a fox. I haven't had cable in so long. Honestly, like, streaming is the new cable now. I don't know why you would want a cable at this point. Bandori, Maigo, and Abe Mujica specifically? Ah. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Well, that's all Bang Dream, no? Technically, that's all Bang Dream. But yeah. As long as I can bask somewhere warm, I'm good. Alright, locking you in a cave. But specifically a cave right next to a volcano, because you're weird like that. Surely the lava will not leak into your cave at some point. But you're a dragon, so I think you'll be fine. I mean, you literally like breathe balls of fire. You can just inhale the lava and turn into fireballs in your stomach again, and then spit them out again. That's what dragons do, right? Did I install musume? I think I did. Yes, I installed it. Okay. Ari, if you were a dragon, what type of dragon would you be? It's funny because I used to be obsessed with dragons when I was a kid, but more just like How to Train Your Dragon kind of dragons. I don't know. Maybe like... I'll be basic and go with a Knife Fury. I'll go super basic. Who doesn't wanna terrify the souls of humans as they fly around, right? And then I get to be camouflaged against the night sky. Oh my god, what the hell is going on with my model trunk? Every so often this happens. Hi Sylphonic, welcome in. Thank you for peeking in. Oh, I forgot to thank everyone for peeking in earlier. That's how you know I'm out of it. Someone reached out to me about a charity thing, and I had to email them back and be like, yeah, I would totally be down for this, but maybe later in the year, because I'm going through a lot right now. Thank you for peeking in. This is 7 days ago. What the fuck? I didn't need to scroll that far down. Mice, Phoenix, and Sam, thank you guys for peeking in. If anyone else didn't peek in, you should peek in now to maintain your stream streak. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of, yeah, out of it and down and stuff. I don't know. Honestly, I'm sorry guys. I fully turned on stream being like, yes, I'm gonna meme about horses. We're gonna have like lots of fun replaying musume for me, giving it another shot. And now I'm just sitting here being like, oh my god, my life is a life. My life is not lifing around, it seems. Hi Bolt, thank you for peeking in. Hello, hello. Hi, Ari. I hope you're doing better. Debatable. Debatable. I said earlier that I've been having an okay day, and now that I'm like sitting, like actually processing, like, oh, this is exactly what's been happening for like the last 4 to 6 weeks. I'm realizing, oh wait, maybe I'm not that okay. I don't know. There's not really anyone IRL that I can like talk to about these things. So it's been rough. It's been rough. I do have like other friends that are not IRL, but I also try not to complain to them as much. Because I like, you know, I never feel comfortable just like vent dumping or trauma dumping. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it can like ruin people's moods, and I feel bad because I'm like, isn't this technically what I've been doing all stream? I have like 0 IRL friends now. Lol, online friends are the best. I mean, I love my online friends, and I've been friends with them for like years at this point. Like, they've been there through my highs and lows. But having IRL friends is also pretty nice too, you know? It's nice to like actually have someone that you can meet in person, and or even just like call, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's that connection that you feel like will last you for a lifetime. I mean, not to say that my online friends will not last a lifetime, but also, come on guys, it's the internet. It's the internet. I'm sure people don't mind. Please make sure you don't bottle things up too much, Ari. A little late for that, but it's a little late for that. Huge mood. My IRL's pretty much all moved away, and I really don't like bothering my online friends with my problems. Yeah. Honestly, I can speak more on as to why my IRL situation is the way it is, but at that point, I would be violating my own personal privacy boundaries, and that might be too much TMI for you guys. But yeah, suffice it to say that I don't like bothering IRL people with my problems. But it's also like, because of my situation being the way it is, I feel it's a little... how should I say it? Embarrassing? Humiliating? Yeah, I'm gonna be like, humiliating? What? Is this a kink thing? No, it's not a kink thing. Shut the fuck up. And then y'all will be like, Ari, you're the one who injected the sus into it. And you know what? Maybe you're right. I don't know. No, shut up. Shut up. Do not say those words at me, mice. Sus. Oh yeah, warning, ads will start in about 90-ish seconds. So, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess on one hand, I've been feeling burnout, but on the other hand, I feel like, well, I'm not really feel like, but I know I'm not trying hard enough with certain things. So yeah, I don't know how to go about that. Which is why I'd like therapy, but then you look at certain people in government, they're like, we want to do this to people with these conditions, like send them off to farms or something, and I'm like, okay, maybe I don't do that then. Oh, which agency is the one that's collecting Medicaid information? Oh, okay, maybe maybe I suffer for a little longer. But yeah, I'm hoping I can pull things together at some point. I'm doing slowly but surely doing what I can IRL, and hopefully I'll be in a better place both mentally and physically within the next 6 months. Honestly, that's what I'm hoping for. Procrastination at its finest. I mean, I feel like I've always been a procrastinator, but you know what? Nah, I'm putting a lid on it there. If I talk about this too much, then I might regret it. So I shall hopefully solve my own problems. I'm just a person on the internet, so I can't tell, but I'm hoping the best for you, Ari. I know many people who are going through a rough time, and just talking about it helps. And that's why I said don't bottle things up. If it's late, that's okay, because we know what too late really is. That's true. That's true. I mean, like, yeah, I guess I'm not really at the point where it's, like, too late. But, you know. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Bolt. Hi, Duck Lover. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Looks like ads just started, so, my bad. Very poor timing. Yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. Just stick around. I am considering... Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna wait until ads are over before I bring this up. But yeah, I'm kind of debating on how to handle ad breaks going forward, because, I don't know. 3 minutes is a while. It's a long time. I know some people, like, handle it like 90 seconds every 30 minutes. I don't know if that's too disruptive, though. But then on the other hand, people miss out on like 3 minutes of talking. So it's like... But yeah, I'm trying to look at the good side of things. Keyword is trying. But it's hard to do that when it's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of sick of soft food diet already. Oh yes, I'm kind of sick of living through historical events. I'm kind of sick of health not going the way it should be. And then yada yada yada. So I think like it's just all been weighing down on me. And it's been pretty tiring. And yeah, I'm kind of a little glad I'm on semi-hiatus, because oh boy. If I were to try to maintain my current stream schedule in this kind of situation, I think I'd go crazy. Pre-rolls are worse than 3 minutes though. I mean, like, okay. It's not pre-rolls, it's manually rolling 90 seconds every 30 minutes. So it's still mid-rolls. But if people think that, like, that much is too disruptive, then I'm okay keeping it at 3 minutes. I don't know, the Twitch ad system is like genuinely broken at this point. And then they just keep adding more and more ads, so there's not much I can do about it at that point. Like, at this point, like, actually no, if I talk about this will go against Twitch policy. This will go against Twitch multi-streaming policy. But yeah, I will say it's gonna take a while before I'm monetized on YouTube. I'm guessing it'll be about another like 4 to 6 months, depending on watch hours and the subscriber counts. So it's not like the regular YouTube monetization, it's more like the kind of fan funding that VTubers get, you know, super chats and all that. Membership joins. So yeah, at this point, like, the Twitch ad system is what it is. I was crazy once. Aren't we all crazy right now, actually? We're just all fucking micho crazy. But yeah. I think... Now I'm a pervert. Bro! Bro, who asked? Who the fuck asked? fast, bro. I'm gonna. Alright, anyways. I think I actually... You said if we were crazy, I had to disagree. That's not a disagreement. That's just you being random. That's just you being out of pocket. I like how the YouTube is using a different title. I mean, they usually YouTube and Twitch have different titles. It's mostly because YouTube has a shorter title character count than Twitch. But also like with the you don't really need to put like Twitch commands and then whatnot on YouTube. I don't know. I just feel like different platforms require different strategies. How are we all? Because I said so. I said so. It's your supreme gumiho overlord. No, I mean that is HSR on YouTube. What the fuck do you mean it's HSR? Wait, is it actually? Oh god damn it! Did YouTube put the wrong? They started on the wrong waiting room. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. I just spilled. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Hi YouTube. If you're watching this right now, I'm very sorry. It's not supposed to be the Fate collab streaming right now. It's supposed to be musume, and to be honest, I'm not even sure we're getting to musume tonight, so I'm very sorry. I'm at Haraway as in how we're doing. Oh, my bad. I don't know, Chad. How are y'all doing? I feel like I asked that like 30 minutes ago. But hey, how are we all doing? How's our day going? Work sucks this week. Dude, I feel you so much. I'm gonna have to hard study grind for my exam. I have some tough decisions to make in like the next couple of weeks. I have lots of work and then content creation. I've been trying to find like a good time management system and I don't know. How do you guys do it? How do you manage your time? I've been watching YouTube videos about like different time management systems and I'm just like, okay, but what if this doesn't end up working with me anyway? I tried time blocking. I tried timers. I think at one point I tried the Pomodoro timer. I do not manage my time. Bold of you to admit that straight up. I use Google Calendar. See, I tried to use Google Calendar and then I just ended up getting overwhelmed. And then I was watching this YouTube video last night and this lady was like, oh yeah, your mistake is that you put everything on Notion or Google Calendar when instead you should like be using like physical planners and stuff like that, like physically like blocking out time. And then you need to divide things up into like, okay, so she was like, okay, divide your day into 3 blocks. So your morning block, your work block, and then your evening block. And then in each block, you divide it up into more routines. So your morning block is composed of your early morning routine for just yourself, and then your morning routine for like anything else you gotta do pre-work, like family, chores, etc. And then your work block, I think this is like 5 different routines or something. It's like your morning work routine, your lunch routine, your afternoon routine, and then I don't know what else was in there. And then your evening block is basically like your morning routine, but for evening. And I'm like, even this sounds like a lot. Even this sounds overly complicated. Apparently it's called like the 3-7 method or something. I don't know. I don't know. Imagine managing your own time. I mean, bro. I don't know how the self-employed folks do it. Like, you know, those business owners, or even like as a regular worker, like when you're not working on shifts and all that. Like, I don't know how they do it. That sounds complicated, right? It is. To be fair, she broke it down in like a much more, how should I put this, efficient way than I did. Like, she put it like, it was more straightforward when she explained it, because I am bad at explaining things. But even just listening to it, I'm like, and then like thinking it over in my head, yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot of stuff to do. The CEO grinds it, bro. I don't want to be a CEO. But then, when you think about it, all Twitch streamers are technically their own CEOs. They're running their own business. They're managing the streaming content, their YouTube/TikTok content if they're doing that, and then they're marketing on social media, and then setting their own hours, and managing their finances, and then paying their taxes. Wait, CEOs don't pay their own taxes. They just hire accountants to do that for them. Well, that depends on how big of a streamer you are or not. But anyways, when you think about it, aren't we all our own CEO? Should we refer to you more formally then? Oh my god, oh no. 마지막에 대표님! 종아리 대표님! The more steps, the more likely I am to not do it. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know when you're like struggling with like big tasks, the solution is to like break it down to smaller, more like easily manageable things. But when you have to plan all that out in advance, I'm like, I don't know. I just force myself to remember to do things while simultaneously instilling the fear of what happens if I don't accomplish said tasks. Thank you for peeking in, Soul. Hi, Soul. How are you doing? What did I just read out? Ah, yes, this message by Phoenix. See, forcing myself to remember never works because once I don't see something, it's out of my head. I'll present you guys an extreme example. So I was trying to like look up something related to see, I can't even remember what it was now, and it happened today. Oh right, so I was going to look up something that I had to buy, but then I switched to another tab, right? And then as soon as I switched to another tab, I was like, what the fuck was I just about to do? And then I had to cycle through my previous tabs until I realized, oh wait, I had to go buy something. That's how bad it is. Hello, can you save the whole moon? Bro, I am a gumiho. I am a demon. I'm not saving your goddamn Honmoon. I'm on the Saja boys side. Huntrix who? Down with Huntrix. I only stand Saja boys. I'm just an simp on the internet. Managing time is non-existent for me. Chat, am I a simp? Do you think I'm a simp? I don't think I fear the consequences, so I lack the motivation to proceed. Thus do not perform, thus do not reform. Ooh. That kind of cut deep. For me, it's like, I do fear the consequences, but even that fear is like, it's not as overwhelming as like the sheer daunting of like having to do everything. You know what I mean? I guess like what I'm trying to say is like even that fear of the consequences paralyzes me too. You as Haja boy? Do I look like a man to you? I joined I'm more like part of their pride at this point. Master Aria kind of has a nice ring to it, but probably requires some more workshops. No, actually no, I'm nipping that right in the bud. No, do not call me master, no. I'm vetoing that right now. Serious veto. I don't know, the sound of that makes me deeply uncomfortable. Reading your about description? Yes. Why is my about description right now? Can someone remind me? It's been like 8 months since I wrote that shit. I genuinely don't remember. I know I wrote in both English and Korean. Certified yapping and simping. Oh wait, that's my bio. Oh, in that case, yeah, I guess I am simp. What about master brings you discomfort? It just does. It just does, okay? I don't like it. Let's not use it. Also, CEO and master are not the same thing. More of a semi? I don't know what the fuck that means, bro. I don't know what it is with me today, but I feel like I'm not understanding half of y'all's chat messages. Is my brain dead? Am I a brain dead gumiho now, guys? I apologize, I was just joking around. Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. It's just like, yeah, I don't think I want that even as a joke. But you own my soul and traps me in a dungeon? Well, I am specifically not an NSFW VTuber, so let's not go in that direction, okay? I'm more surprised it didn't get bonked for the copy and paste for the email. Oh yeah, it did censor. It did technically censor that email. Crazy. But yeah, no, it's not a big deal. It's just a URL. Unless it's sus, you wouldn't get bonked for that. I mean, I could bonk you for like 10 seconds if you want. That's not what I meant. What if we bonked you for 60 seconds? You ever get like dizzy or fatigued from heat? Thank God I have water right now. Yes, actually. I have experienced that. And yes, you should drink water. Gulp that shit down. Well, actually, no. Drink it slowly depending on how dehydrated you are, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Overwhelm your biological systems. But yes, hydrate. I think I told this story like last stream, but like there have been at least 2 instances where I nearly collapsed from heat stroke. And after that, I always carried my water bottle with me no matter what. Even if it's just like a short drive to like the post office or something, I'm like, yeah, I'm bringing my water bottle with me. I'm not taking any chances. I'm at home without AC and it comes tomorrow. I cannot wait. Oh my god, without AC? In this summer? Yeah, bro. I'm very glad your AC is coming tomorrow. Do you at least have like a fan or something to keep yourself cool? Can you make a wheel of misfortune that just bend for time outing? That might be fun, actually. I was actually thinking, when I put together my subathon, we could have a ZATSU wheel. But now that I'm thinking about it, we should mix up the ZATSUs so that like some of them could be for me, but then the other portion could be for you guys instead. Like timeouts. Not bands though. I'm not gonna go that far, but like, what could be fun to force chat to do? Punish chat? Yeah, why not? You're wanderlings. You're okay with anything that I do, right? Right? My punishment is forcing me to turn on the AC. Well, that would be something targeted at you, which I don't know if I want to do that for this wheel. Make chat guess a word? I don't know. One day the word that I can't read will get me. Maybe. Who knows? My summer has been a hindrance. It hasn't been mostly only hot on weekends. Only on weekends? Not during the weekdays? Like, bro. I think for me, it's been like consistently over 90 degrees for like the past few weeks. Today is an exception. Chat, did we make our beds today? I mean, I'll come out and admit it. I didn't make mine today. I've been trying to be better about it because I do recognize that a cleaner room does technically like make my mood better, but today I was just so exhausted I couldn't make myself do it. I just got up from a nap. Good morning, Neku. Rise and shine, buddy. I never make my bed. I should at least change out the bed sheets this week. But yeah, I don't know. Some days it's just like it's too hard for me to make my bed. It just feels like it takes up so much energy. Like I can barely summon the energy to walk. You want me to make my bed on top of that? Hell nah, bro. How often do we watch bedsheets, chat? Oh my god, we actually discussed this like a couple weeks ago. And apparently we're supposed to be watching them like every week, every 1 to 2 weeks. My mom definitely didn't teach me that. We are not answering this question again. Well, Neku brought it up, so good luck with that. Preferably twice a month. Well, actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, you did say wash. So I'm actually going to agree with like my son does. So like 1 to 2 times a month is fine. But like if you're changing bed sheets, then yeah, that shit needs to happen more often. I woke up at 3 in the morning, showered and worked until 2 in the afternoon. My ass didn't make the bed. And I'm all out of water. I suddenly crave that musume specifically. Bro, don't make me hungry. No, I genuinely have been crashing out because there are so many foods that I want to eat, but I physically cannot because of my TMJ soft food diet. Like, I've been hard locked out of so many snacks that I used to enjoy because, well, they're chewy or crunchy, and that's no good when you have no idea what the fuck is wrong with your jaw. I don't know. Spam musume sounds so good right now. Honestly, like, just anything sounds good right now. Can't have anymore? Well, not necessarily like anymore, but like for the next 3 weeks until I can get my MRI done, and then they'll decide if I need surgical procedures or not. As someone on a salad jail diet, I feel this a bit high as I... Oh my god, I can't even have salads. But I don't really like salads anyway. But like, the closest thing to a salad that I will eat is bibimbap. You just mix the vegetables with rice and whatnot, and like, yeah, sure, I'll have that. Can you have soups? I can't have soups. But usually I eat my soups with like rice. So I have to like let the rice soak in the soup broth until it becomes a little soggy. And any vegetables or like pieces of meat that are in the soup, they need to be boiled until they're like softer than normal. John McTwinkle? I don't know what that handle is, my dude. Have you seen my nephew around here? I don't know who your nephew is. I really like egg drop soup. Egg drop soup is so good. It's so simple, yet like when you have it with bibimbap, that combo hits. Either like 된장국 or egg drop soup. Either one of those, like that hot soup combination with your regular like room temperature or slightly chilled. I actually don't know. But yeah, bibimbap like in itself, unless you like have it served in like a hot stone bowl, it's not necessarily supposed to be like warm or hot. It's like that with soups combined together. Oh, so yum, so delicious. His name is Joe Mama. Haha, very funny. Did she make egg drop soup and then consume? I think you can have that. I could. But eggs are expensive these days. Also, when I eat eggs these days, I've been veering more towards steamed eggs. And have you guys ever had like steamed eggs before? Like the kind where like you mix them in a bowl and then you kind of like microwave them until they're soft and fluffy. And then you might put in like green onions or like baby shrimp in there. What the f— Oh my god, it was a trio of bots? I thought you couldn't chew. Well, I'm supposed to restrict chewing as much as possible. But like with steamed eggs, it's not chewy. Like again, here, maybe if I like show a picture, it'll help you understand. Like I would say steamed egg is just, it has a slightly more solid consistency compared to say yogurt. Alright, you know what? This will do. This will do. Like, you know how there's pudding, right? Think of steamed egg as just slightly more solid than pudding. And you know how you don't have to like chew pudding at all. Yeah, like this. Y'all see what I mean? You ain't gotta chew this. You can literally inhale this. This is my drug of choice, chat. Steamed eggs. Who needs weed when you can just literally like inhale this shit and then still not be full when you finish eating all of it, so you make another steamed egg and then another and another and another. I love this. Like this is one of my favorite comfort foods. Great, now I'm in the mood for egg fried rice and we have no eggs. What if you ran out and bought some right now? But also fuck you, because now I'm craving egg fried rice. And how dare I think of that when I can't even eat it. Hi Kurt Warner, thank you for the follow. Have you had rice congee recently? You can spice it up with ginger. I have not. Mostly because it takes us a lot of time. So like, kanji is basically like in Korean we call it 조. It's basically the same thing. It's rice porridge. It takes a long time to make. And also, we've had like abnormally high water bills recently, so we're trying to avoid using as much water as possible. Honestly, all this talking about food makes me hungry. I should make dinner. You should! And then you should tell me about it so that I can get angry about all the delicious food you're eating. And daydream about the day that I can finally eat that. You're in a pickle then? Counts chew no water. Again, I think we're overestimating to the extent of which I'm not supposed to be able to chew, but yeah. Also, it's not that we're not using water at all, it's just we're trying to use it less. It's mostly because our toilet had some sort of like drainage problem. So you know how you flush it, like the water rushes out of like the toilet bowl and then slowly comes back in, right? So yeah, the tank of the toilet basically just like, it kept draining and draining and draining for like an extended amount of time. And then we were like, oh, that's not good. And then we get the bill for the water later. We're like, oh, that's definitely not good. I can't cook, so it would be reheated beans and rice. Hey, rice and beans are a really good combo. So I feel like you're not talking about like black beans, like actually cooked in the same rice cooker as rice. I feel like you mean a different kind of American style bean. Which I'm actually personally not too fond of. I don't know why. I mean, like, it's not bad. I just don't like it that much. Yeah, Mexican style rice and beans. It's not a bad combo. It's just like, I don't like that specific combo that much for some reason. It's okay, alright, I'm here to balance out. My dinner is lettuce, red peppers, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and a hard-boiled egg. You can keep the cherry tomatoes, but damn. That sounds really good. Just like toss in some like rice and gochujang in there, and that's basically bibimbap. We yapping hard today. Yeah, honestly, like, chat, how do you feel about me just turning this into like another yapping stream? Because I kind of don't feel like playing musume tonight. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm gonna be able to focus on it and give it like the kind of energy that I really want to give it. I'm okay with yaps. Yes, yapping is fine by me. Do it. Okay, okay. We're yapping then. Alright. Oh, what do you mean I can't update the stream title? Hello? What is OBS on? Hello? The update button is grayed out. That's so crazy. What the... Hello? Bro, let me update my own stream title! Alright, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it as it is. We'll leave it as it is. I had a whole Thai curry. Ever since I made my own curry, I've made it like once a week. Ooh. Yeah, I've been having like a lot of curries lately, but I really miss Thai curry. I'm not able to have it often, but when I do, I like banang curry and... What are the other types of curries again? It's been a hot minute. I usually like default to banang curry. I think there's also... I think there's red curry. Yeah, red curry. And green curry. You've never had curry? You've never had curry, Phoenix? We need to change that. We need to change that stat. Chat, what if in my subathon we set up like mileposts for example, for XYZ number of like sub/donations, we make Phoenix eat curry. We make my mods do something. I buy real cheap paste from my Asian market and mix it with coconut milk. Ooh. Yeah, we tend to buy curry paste from the Asian grocery store as well. But it's usually like the Korean brands because we are Korean. I low-key been missing like the Japanese curry brands though. Like it's a very distinctly different taste and color compared to like the Korean curry my mom always buys. And then of course Thai curry is in like a different league all on its own, and then Indian curry. Oh my god, Indian curry. I don't know, man, curry's just so good, guys. But I'm also kind of a little tired of it because I've had nothing but curry for the like, well, not nothing but curry, but like I've had too much curry the last 2 weeks. Moss eat the spicy curry level 5. True. Actually, does Neko, do you know Puldak has like a curry variant at this point? But I've heard it's not as spicy as like the original like 2 times flavor. Like I know the stew variant is like not as spicy because it all congregates like towards the bottom of the pot. And things like the jajang and the tomato sauce are not that spicy either. Please don't make me turn on the AC. What if we did that and force you to eat curry at the same time? You Joker from Persona 5. Bro, I've been like playing Persona 5X and like low-key, I'm glad that they're not showing curry dishes right now. I've been avoiding the cooking minigame because I know the cooking minigame will make me hungry. Come to think of it, I'm not sure there are even any places around here that make curry. Yeah, I mean like, it depends on like if you can find a good Asian restaurant close by. Asian, Thai, Indian. Well, Korean Japanese restaurants aren't likely to have curry in my experience. If you have an Asian grocery store nearby, you can probably find curry powder mixes there. My mom uses Ottogi, which is a Korean brand, but you can also find like the really popular Japanese like golden curry boxes there. I'm not sure about other international options, but like if you have an Asian grocery store anywhere around, I'd start there. The curry I eat is from Whole Foods. I actually haven't set foot in a Whole Foods in like years. What's even at Whole Foods these days? I think the last time I went was when I was taking exams in high school. Because we were eating lunch there in between like IB exams. Indian curry is so good, especially during wintertime. I know, right? I live off curries and eggs. I live off curries and soups recently. I've been living off of curry and like Korean jjigaes, Korean stews, which is kind of like, it's kind of a mix in between stews and soups. Like kimchi jjigae, sundubu jjigae, which is like soft tofu stew. Doenjang jjigae, soybean paste stew. Very yummy. But also I need some more variety. Bitter melon soup is so cheap to make and I don't know why I hated it as a kid. I have never had like bitter melon or winter melon before. Bitter melon and winter melon are not the same thing, I think, but I don't know. I brought it up to my mom recently. She's like, oh no, not that. We won't be having that. Oh, actually, wait, no. I brought up like, you know how winter melon milk tea exists, right? And winter melon is kind of like similar to cucumber physically, maybe even taste-wise too. My mom was like, oh, cucumber milk tea. And I was like, right? I don't understand. Why make a cucumber milk tea? It's not sweet. like, why would you want to mix the cucumber taste with milk tea? I don't understand. There's a Whole Foods like 2 minutes walk from my apartment, so if you ever visit, you can experience the hot bar that I get there. Hot bar! Wait, what did they have at the hot bar? Potato curry and naan bread at the... Oh! Wait. Type out more. If I have to be hungry, then my chat can be hungry too. Type out more, Neku. Man, I'm still pissed that I can't update my stream title for some reason. Is this like a new update or something? Or is my OBS just broken? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the stream manager page on my actual browser. Yeah, now I can update it. What the hell? Okay. Anyways. I went to an Indian buffet once and it was so good I cried. I think the last time I went to an Indian restaurant was... Wait, no, I didn't go to an Indian restaurant. We just catered from one. I think it was my freshman year of college. We catered from an Indian restaurant and an Afghan restaurant. Because I was taking like an Asian cultural history class. So they, on days where we got together, because it would only meet like once or twice a month, our professors would order food catering, and then we discuss like our big readings. Very yummy. One day they brought to our class like so many Asian candies, and that was the first time I got exposed to white rabbit milk candy, and I had no idea how addicting that is. Like when I first got it, I was like, I unwrapped the wrapper and I'm like, wait, so do you like continue to peel the candy or something? Because like it almost looks like it's wrapped in sort of like plasticky film, except it's not plastic. So I wasted like 30 minutes trying to see like, okay, so am I supposed to like unwrap this whole thing here? I had no idea that it was basically like you just pop the whole thing into your mouth and then let it melt and dissolve. Oh, white rabbit milk candy. Honestly, like when I'm clear to start sucking on candies again, I'm buying that. I'm buying that in bulk from the grocery store. Yeah, white rabbit candy. I miss that. I like that and haichus and the Kopiko coffee candies, specifically the cappuccino ones. I don't really like the original like candies that much. What other hard candies do I like? Yeah, I think that's it. Surprisingly, I don't tend to like drift towards like hard candies that much. Ratatouille, mac and cheese, samosas, chicken tenders, pork and onions, yellow rice, salmon, roasted cauliflower. Oh my god, bro. Oh. Oh yeah, Neku, I don't know if I told you, but because of like... Do you know about my Team and J stuff? I don't remember if you've heard or seen it or not, but yeah. So I don't know yet if my insurance is gonna cover my MRI, so I don't think I'm making it to Otakon. Oh, hi Sush, welcome in. Understandable, no worries. Yeah, I'm so sad. But like I'm not gonna hear like about my MRI until like closer to the date, which is like August 7. I have to go on August 7. And then I'm gonna have to wait for my results. And then I don't know if I'm getting arthrocentesis or like the injection in my joints or not. So big. So for the time being, I gotta hold off. I gotta hold off on conventions. I'm so pissed. I wanted to go so bad and meet up with all my IRLs there. Not being able to eat sweets is rough. Well, here's the thing, Sush. I can at least have ice cream. This is maybe like the one season in my life where I can legitimately justify having ice creams as sweets. MRI is a nice nap. Do you actually just like sleep during the MRIs? Because they scheduled mine for like so early in the morning. Like I can either only go in at 6:45 a.m. or 9:45 p.m. And I was like, you know what? At that point, like the sooner it's done, the better. But I'm gonna have to get up at like 5:30, drive all the way over there because I have to be there by 6:15. MRIs are great for reflecting on life. Wait, how long does one take on average? Also, do you think they'll let me like pick the kind of music I listen to, or will I be stuck with their own music choices? Because I'm gonna be real, guys. If they start playing some like country music while I'm taking my MRI, I might just like walk out. There's another con in the area in February that's also relatively big. I can message about it later. Oh, okay, sounds good. OMG, Kopiko so golded. I eat those in college to help me stay awake because I'm sensitive to caffeine. Ooh, yeah, my friends apparently got hooked on like this caffeine chocolate bar. And I don't know, I just bought Red Bulls instead because there were no Monsters in my college convenience store for whatever reason. But yeah, Kopikos are the GOAT. I don't think you can take a listening device that's no magnetic stuff. No, I'm asking if I can make them play something else. Or if I'm gonna be stuck listening to their own music choices. Well, the machines are loud, so that's music? Bro. What's the point of being in an MRI if I can't make all like the radiology associates or whatever play Lucifer by Shiny? Or Ring Ding Dong by Shiny, actually. Ring ding dong ring ding dong ring diggy ding diggy ding 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 ring ding dong ring ding dong ring diggy ding diggy ding ding ding. Some facilities have music to choose from, others don't have anything, and some just put on whatever. Well, this is the center with the better reviews, so you know what? I'll cope for now. And if they don't let me pick my own music, then I'll just pass out, because who the goddamn schedules an MRI for 6:45 a.m.? $30 to 45 minutes long on average. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? That's not too bad. I expected it to be longer for some reason. I had an MRI scan once. Mine was scheduled for 2:30 a.m. at a general hospital. Oh yeah, mine isn't. I don't think it's at a hospital. It's within a hospital network, but I think it's at a separate imaging center. You can't hear shit when you're inside anyways. Wait, really? Alright, you know what? Yeah, I guess I'll just sleep then. I guess I'm not traumatizing the AIDS with very... What's the word I'm looking for? Iconic K-pop song. I'll put it in a euphemistic way. Off topic, but what is a noraebang stream? Noraebang is Korean for karaoke. So some people here have like so many channel points. I'm just like, all right, here's something big that you can spit it on once you've reached the cap. Like if I left them alone, they'd just be building it up until they reach like 1 million channel points or something. And I'm like, we can't have that. Yeah, it's really loud inside the machine. They'll give you an earplug. Ooh, yeah, I'd need those. Yeah, actually, I would in fact need those. I would like to not go completely deaf. I'm already deaf in 1 ear. I was kind of crashing out over something completely unreasonable when I got mine. Oh, wow. They told me about the tracer fluid injection, non-magnetic metal, and me and my dumbass was worrying about the giant spinning magnet. Oh, actually, so I don't have to get mine with the injections. So my MRI is ordered without contrast. So plus, I guess? I think that's good? Ish? Like, I knew tracer fluid was non-metallic, but I was still worried for no reason whatsoever. I mean, I feel like when you're going in for like these kinds of procedures, you're gonna be like worrying about everything. Like, you're already in a stressful situation, like other things are just gonna set it off like even more. I also have to take contrast plus non-contrast 45 minutes for me. Wait, how do you... So like, is it like 2 separate MRIs? So like they take it without non-contrast first and then you have to take it with contrast? But yeah, mine was specifically ordered non-contrast. I mean, on the plus side, it's going to be natural white noise for sleep. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Like, knowing me, I'll probably only sleep at like 3 AM. Wake up at 5:30 to go to the center on like 2 hours of sleep and then be like, okay, I'm catching up on sleep here more. And then I wake up and then I somehow make it back home. Yeah, same session though, going once, back out with IV, then back in. Ah, okay. Wait, IV? What did you need an IV for? That was way back after my first seizure. Crazy that the September 20th will work 5 years. Bro, you are so close to the 21st night of September. Do you remember? That's what they do with contrast? Oh, I see. Have I traumatized you guys again? Guys, what do you think Gigi will do for September 21st this year? I'm like low-key. I have high expectations. What if she attempts like a 24-hour stream? A 24-hour September 21st stream? The exact same thing, I guarantee it. My guess is the exact same thing, but longer. They used to ask me how I'm doing and tell me their progress in between, so I couldn't ever actually sleep. Oh my god, wait, really? I would rather just them let me like sleep and then wake me up when it's all done, like, please. It's so early in the morning. Like, if it's in the afternoon, yeah, sure, I get it. But 6:45 AM, please. I will most likely be sleep deprived. I mean, there are many September theme songs. Could be a different one this year. So I'm not going to dox Gigi's past life, but she is very infamous for doing this as a tradition, singing the September 21st song. So I can guarantee you that she does it again this year. Alright, Grums, it's time to go back in the shoebox. Joke's on you, I was always in the shoebox. Man. Shoebox. Scambers. Ruffians. So many fandoms I'm in for VTubers. Oh, I didn't know that. Gigi scares me? What about Gigi scares you? She's just chaotic. There's nothing to be scared of. Oh, wait, League? Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's scary. Wait, who was it that was trying to make Callie play League? Was it Gigi or Bibu? It was probably Gigi. But I feel like I heard something in like the charity fundraiser that Callie and Bibu did recently. Was this so Gigi that brought it up? Like, if they had reached like $500,000, Callie had to play League? It was GG 100%. League is a fun and wholesome game trust. What could go wrong? Ah, yes. Coming straight from the person who plays League themselves. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure you've had nothing but wonderful experiences in that game. I remember when I had a gum graft when I was a teenager, the oral surgeon kept yapping and didn't let me listen to any music. Okay, to be fair, if they're like actually performing like a surgery, you kind of want the oral surgeon to not get distracted by music they don't like, but yeah, yapping. Yeah. I mean, on one hand, it's kind of good because you know that they're like comfortable with the procedure, that they can like talk about whatever while they're doing it. But also at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't want to hear you yapping about like whatever happened on Breaking Bad for the next like hour straight. League is fun when you aren't playing the main mode of League. So League is fun when you're just not playing League, period. Autumn and Arena are unironically fun. I'll believe that when I see it. Which I'm never gonna see it, so I will never believe it. No, there's other game modes, but it has the League branding, so it's League. It's like if you go to a track meet, but you watch pole vaulting instead. Really? It's still a track, but not running. I mean, I guess I understand that analogy, but League is League. It's a poison. That's how they suck you in. You play the other game modes first. Or wait, no. Do you have to play the main mode first before you can access the other game modes? Serious question here. Not anymore. So you used to have to. Okay. But also, this still means that this is how they reel you in. You play Adam and Arena or whatnot, and then eventually, you'll get tempted. Satan will appear before your very eyes and whisper into your ear, "But what if you tried the main mode of League? Think about it. It can't be as bad as people say." So you take your mouse and click on that big main mode button and queue up. And then 3 hours later, you're gone. You are lost to time. Just resist? How hard can it be? Yeah, if Jesus could resist the temptation of the devil, then so can you guys. Just be like Jesus, guys. You were describing Valorant for me? Also, by the way, that is a joke. I am not religious. TFC is legit auto chess. It's wholesome. You can get it without ever needing to play League. Ew, chess? If I wanted to play chess, I would just somehow reboot my MacBook Air and play the free chess game on there. Like, you can get it on a separate client. There's separate clients now? It's funny because... Oh wait, no, I don't think I can talk about this. I think this is technically Dreamland territory. Never mind. Auto chess is like you get characters and you watch them fight and you level them up and stuff. Oh, so it's Cookie Run Kingdom. That's just Cookie Run Kingdom. It's an idle combat game. You watch them fight and then you level them up. And then you watch them fight again and then you level them up. There is a reason I don't play Cookie Run Kingdom, guys. But man, if I ever received a sponsorship for it, I don't know if I could resist. Because it's still Cookie Run, and I like all the cookie designs. Yeah, I was a big fan of Cookie Run Oven Break, and then they spun off into Kingdom, and I was like, I don't think this system is for me. And then I saw it was City Build, and I was like, oh, it's definitely not for me then. Have you heard about the Cookie Run Kingdom trading card game? They have a TCG now. Bro. They're really milking the gacha at this point, aren't they? But I will say they are cooking with their designs. Like the new designs I see coming out of the game, I'm like, yeah, can you port those over to Oven Break at some point? Oh, and it only came out this month? Sheesh! The devs are cooking! Like Fire Emblem, but you choose the units and they choose who to fight? Okay. I never liked the Fire Emblem auto combat though. My characters consistently died when I tried using auto, and I had to switch back to manual playstyle. That's probably how my Raphael got so over-leveled in 3 houses. One of my IRLs is super into Cooking Run lore. I had them explain it to me. That was a mistake. Bro, one of my besties in college, he was obsessed with Cooking Run Kingdom and FGO. And I, at some point, I had to be like, bro, I get it. I'm into Genshin myself, and I used to love Cooking Run Oven Break, but bro, stop. Stop. I need you to stop. Get some help. Strategy is either the bane of my existence with XCOM or something. I try my hardest to exploit any way I can, like a Sid Meier's Civilization. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't played either of those. Maybe someday. I almost convinced one of my friends to talk about Ace Combat lore. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, anyways, we're in the middle of an ad break, and I need to get water, so I will be back in a few minutes, guys. See you in like 2. I could fix them, but to be honest, they're way funnier like this. Okay, even if they're like funnier, like crazy, listen, I don't stick my dick in crazy, okay? Okay, well, Rekka might be an exception. Rekka genuinely might be an exception, but I do stick my dick in crazy. I'm a woman, but I do not stick my futanari dick in crazy. Mommy. Mommy, dommy, mommy. Mommy, wammy, mommy. It's a full combo, isn't it? B-A?
Crushed it!
Full combo! Clip that chat. Clip that. Please. I got an achievement too! Let's go! Clear any rhythm notes to the full combo! Yeah! The WTF! 런메씨! 그렇게 하면 안 됩니다. 아파. 핫뱅물씨 안녕하세요. 네, 물에 마실 거예요. 네네네. 하면서 Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to another stream. My name is Ari Song, aka Song Ari.
Take the opportunity to say a few things. Ari is a cutie. Ari
No!
is a cutie. Ari is a
No!
cutie. Ari is a cutie.
No. Don't listen to the slander. That's not true. I'm cool. I'm not whatever those 2 letters were. Thank you so much for the 3 months, big. Thank you. 감사. Yeah. I appreciate all the support as usual. But yeah. Please, let it be my imaginary shielder. Please. Okay, Surfall. I'm so scared, guys. Please let it be eventually. Please. Yes! He's here! I won! Wait, I won! Oh my god. Young, beautiful, adorable. Okay. Moose. Normally, I toss you off to the Gumi dungeon, but because of the genius wordplay, I'm just gonna have to let this slide this once. But never, ever again, do you understand? I will only let you call me Adorable this once. Because I like the way that you attached my name to it. But no more! No more! That's my Gumiho decree. Yeah, I'm back. I suddenly want to go to bed. I don't know what it is. Every time I take my break in streams, I'm just suddenly so sleepy. That decree didn't go as planned? What decree? What decree are we talking about? What is this bed you speak of? Oh, you know, the horizontal thing that you lay on while you sleep. That is like 5 feet away from me right now. Don't say that, I'll want a nap too. Let's just all take a collective nap, guys. Let's just all sleep. Let's just all have a big sleep stream. We can make it a sleepover. What do you mean it's only 3 AM? Okay, you know what? Yeah, it's only 3 AM. You can survive 2 more hours, Sush. That would be so fun. Honestly, I've never been on a sleepover. I think it was probably because my parents were worried about safety and things like that. But like, all my friends would be talking about like, oh, we have sleepovers and we did this thing, we watched this movie, and then we did our nails and we ate snacks, and it was so fun. Not even in uni, no, bro. Like, I think once when I got like blackout drunk, I crashed at someone's apartment, but that's not the same thing as a sleepover. Is it not? Bro, when I say sleepovers, I mean like the kind where you just like hang out together and like do fun stuff. Because when I was blackout drunk and I crashed at someone's place, like I genuinely don't even remember making it there. I just woke up and then suddenly, oh, this is not my room. This was freshman year of college, by the way. Sleepovers are pretty fun, but the sad part is everyone falls asleep way earlier than expected. Oh, really? That's not what the movies told me. The movies told me everyone stayed up until like 2 AM watching scary movies. Actually, that's probably like a good thing. Now that I'm looking back at it. I wasn't exposed to horror movies thanks to not going to sleepovers. My mental was saved. See, if you played League, you would have had a sleepover watching Worlds Go On in Korea, bro. Stop it. There is nothing that would make me touch that game. Not even the potential of having a sleepover. Sleepovers involve getting drunk sometimes. I mean, maybe when you're older, but not when you're in the 5th grade, my dude. Good League is bad. Ooh, unfortunately, you're talking to at least 2 or 3 League players in chat, Bolt, so good luck. Honestly, I've been like juggling the idea of doing like gaming desk vlogs. Like, I was kind of cooking the other day and I was like, what if I combine with like YouTuber behind the scenes stuff? But then it's just secretly, covertly like another typical girl gaming vlog channel where they eat snacks and play games and do cute desk stuff. Like, I'll make my own sleepover on vlog. I'll curl up in my own bed and watch anime. I don't know. We'll see. My room is a mess, so there goes the aesthetic portion of it. And then I have no filmmaking skills, so I'm gonna be filming with my phone if I ever end up doing this, and then attempting to cut it in video editing software and then failing miserably at it, and then I have to like type out custom subtitles because I don't know if I'm gonna be talking in that shit. Do VC sleepovers count? No. I'm only talking about IRL ones. Actually, that's probably when my sleep schedule got this cracked. I've not recovered since. And therein lies the problem. You need to hard cut League out of your life, Sush. Your future self will thank you. Literally, when I host sleepovers now, most people just leave at 3 AM so they can sleep in their own bed instead of the air mattress or couch. I mean, to be fair, there ain't no bed like your own. You know what I mean? Except for when you go to hotels and then you're so like tuckered out and exhausted and the mattress is so soft that you just like sink in and then suddenly it's 9 AM. Floors can be comfy. I disagree. But I'm at the weight where it's uncomfortable for my knees to be touching together if I'm sleeping on my side. Not like I don't know if that's ever supposed to be comfortable in the first place, but like I can acutely feel like the bone of my joints pressing together. I am the bone of my knee. So yeah, I don't know, man. Floors they're not comfortable for me. Hotel beds are the best, right? Even for like a 1-bedroom room, like the bed is so big. It's so bigger than I'm used to. Floor with a good sleeping bag though, kind of fire. I think technically I've slept in a sleeping bag once because I had to bring it and sleep in it on top of like a mattress when I went like to this ranch place and slept on like a hard mattress. I don't think I was able to sleep well that night. I can fall asleep just about anywhere so long as it isn't freezing cold. That must be nice. Like, genuinely, if I'm not lying down on like a bed or some sort of mattress, I can't fall asleep. I can sleep down near anywhere when I can sleep. Alright, now this is actually making me more tired. Honestly, best way to have adult sleepovers is just pull everyone together for a group vacation. It's sleepovers all day, every day, assuming you book an Airbnb and not like hotels. Well, here's the thing though. Where are you vacationing? Where are you vacationing exactly? Because I imagine exploring the outdoors or like relaxing at a pool or something might be more... I forgot the word already. It might be more appealing than just staying in a hotel room all day. It's actually really funny how you sound more sleepy than I am. I mean, to be fair, I've been tired like all day. Actually, technically, I've been tired since yesterday. This is TMI, but I had like a really bad bout of constipation, like so bad that I'm like, do I need to see the doctor for this? And I was just physically tuckered out. And then I kind of like felt ill afterwards. And then I somehow slept. And then I woke up this morning. And then I slept more. And then I did my work stuff. And then now I'm here. But I've just been like exhausted ever since yesterday afternoon. I've nearly fallen asleep standing up so many times. Yeah, see, that's not me. If I'm standing up, I'm like, I'm either still awake, even though I genuinely like want to pass out, or I'm already on the verge of passing out, and that means I'm literally tipping over, off kilter, off balance. There is no way I fall asleep standing up. The spring me and the boys went to Prague. We all is it Prague or Prague? I don't remember. We all fell asleep by midnight because we did too much on the day. Yeah, honestly, like, that's the key. That's the key to sleeping early. You have to tire yourself out in the day doing all of these, like, physical activities. But when are you ever able to do that, like, on a regular weekday? You know what I mean? I've just started hosting game event nights and then add the, hey, also I have alcohol to get people to come for a potential sleepover. Oh man, I don't think I've had alcohol since I was in Korea. And even when I was in Korea, I only drank it once. I had like, was it 2 or 3 shots of beer? And then I had to stop because I was getting too full for the meat anyway. And then my intestines went through it for like the next 3 days. I was like, maybe this was a bad idea. Unintentionally, I've become like, what's the opposite of an alcoholic? Shit, I'm forgetting all my words. The horse has been having too much influence on you? I was always like this, my dude. Functional? No. It's like a person who like just doesn't drink alcohol at all. I mean, I have technically become more lightweight, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Sober? No. Oh, I'm an abstainer. I've unintentionally become an alcohol abstainer. That's the word I was looking for. You know, abstinence, all that good jazz. It's usually because I just don't go out buying drinks. So that means I only drink like once or twice a year now. And so, yeah. Now my body doesn't remember how to handle that shit anymore. Sobriety at its finest. I feel that there's been so many events I've been to for summer where I was offered drinks and I just refused. I'm just not in an environment that offers alcohol. Like, if I'm drinking alcohol, it's either at like a bar or a restaurant, and I'm not driving home. That's the kicker. I have to be able to get transportation home where I'm not driving myself. I could never turn down a free drink. Well, I've never been offered free drinks. I'm not in those kinds of environments. It was too hot for alcohol. Oh, that's like a good point. I like drinking alcohol in winter because that shit will like heat up my insides. But if you're in like the summer, either that needs to be chilled as fuck or I'm not taking it. In fairness, it wasn't free. I would take it if it was free. Alcohol cools you down when it's hot. Yeah, that's never happened in my life. That's never happened. I know, because I've gone to quite a few parties in like the peak of summer when I was still in college, and yeah, I've never experienced that. I drank a few last night, it helps sometimes. But like, why drink alcohol at that point when I could just have sparkling water mixed with like literally any flavoring I want? Or milk. Good cold milk. That hits the spot. I feel like the feeling of being lightheaded and the heat is just a really bad combo, so even if I do drink in summer, I make sure I'm not even slightly tipsy. Fair point, fair point. Wait, you like the feeling of being lightheaded? I'm sorry, that literally just hit me. What the fuck, Sush? Oh wait, I misread that. I misread that. You said it's a really bad combo. Oh my god. Maybe I do need sleep, guys. I'm literally not comprehending words. Even like the past few weeks, I've been making like so many typos or like writing words with like incorrect grammar that I don't usually do, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not me. This is really not me. What's going on with my brain? Is it being deprived of oxygen or something? Or is it just too much stress? Did you ever go to Midsummer's? No. I never went to Midsummer's or like the block parties or anything like that. I was never in town for that anyway. Hi Vic, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you? Ari needs new glasses. You know, funny thing is, Medicaid will now pay up to $250. Well, my specific plan for Medicaid will pay up to $250 for either new glasses or contact lenses every year. So I feel like I should take advantage of that because I actually do need new glasses. My lenses are like all scratched up now. The problem is that whenever I go to a glasses store, I don't like any of the frames they carry there. I don't like them. But I don't know if I can afford to be picky right now. Thank you for peeking in, Vic. I feel better drinking when it's hot. I operate at peak efficiency in cold though, with or without alcohol. Huh. That's interesting. You don't have a lens crafter? Like a lens crafter store? Like, yes, we have. Do we? Do we still have a lens crafter? I don't know, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, that lens crafter was in a big mall that's kind of in the middle of being shut down. So actually, you know what? No. I don't think we have a lens crafter store anymore. Have a good night, Fenix. Thank you for dropping by. Take care. I tried to get Jen's frames for the One Piece collaboration, but as someone who switched to almost always contacts, frames are way too expensive. Yeah, right? Wait, how much do frames cost on average now? I'm honestly thinking about just like grabbing more lenses and then just wearing my current lenses, my current glasses at home. I don't know, but the gist ones are 150 to 200. Oh, okay. I thought they might be more expensive because they were like a collaboration. My frames were 450. USD? Well, that's only frames. If you add lens, it's a lot more. Ah! Okay, that sounds a bit more like it. Oh, Burberry. Oh, that makes sense then. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, your lenses were free. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't bought glasses since I went to Korea like 4 years ago. Luckily, like my vision just didn't change like almost at all since then and now. Like, I think only like So I have a little bit of astigmatism in my right eye. So my right eye got like just a tiny bit worse, but the last time I had my eye exam last year, she was like, yeah, honestly, like you don't really need new frames. But if you wanted new frames, you should at least get blue light lenses since you're like in front of your computer all day. And I'm like, yeah, I probably should do that. And then I never ended up doing it. Horse! I know, right? Unfortunately, we're not playing the horse game tonight, but maybe another day. I'm unfortunately do not have the energy for it. Welcome in, Doraemon. Thank God, because I have to have them cut. If not cut, my glasses thick. Ooh. I can't believe they banned buying prescription glasses from overseas. Does that extend to contact lenses too then? Because I wanted to import more colored contact lenses from Korea, but if they're prescription, then I probably won't be able to. They're cracking down on so many things right now. Which, like, to be fair, it's the FDA, so like this is technically their job, but also it's kind of ridiculous at the same time. Because the FDA is also really behind on approving new sunscreen filters because it's the company that has to pay for the test to get new filters approved in the USA. Isn't that crazy? So while we're stuck at like SPF like 35 to 45 with no PA+++, like literally the rest of the world is ahead of us. Europe, Asia, Australia, they all have more advanced sunscreens than the USA. Are you bald? No, I don't even have a bald toggle. Yeah, I don't know. Importing is gonna be like really more difficult for like the next 3 years. Like, it's a mixture of like the FDA cracking down on certain things for skincare and prescription glasses, and also just tariffs. Tariffs in general. If I end up having to like replace my Kikuri merch, my Bochidara Kikuri merch from Korea, I'm gonna have to like buy them from third-party resellers, and then I either have to wait until I can physically go pick it up in person in Korea, or ship it. Or ship it here to the States, and because technically that merch is made in China, I'm gonna be paying a hefty tariff for that, so I don't know if I do that. Those commie countries that offer universal healthcare, Haktuba. Ah, man. I'm not gonna discuss politics here, but like, the logic is not logicking here. It was so crazy how expensive holo merch was after tariffs. Honestly, like the tariffs affected like a lot of VTuber merch pipelines, including VShojo's, which I think is partly the reason why they went financially under last year. But yeah, it's a rough time to be a fan of something from another country that's not the United States. Or heck, if you're just trying to cut out like the middleman, because you know how Amazon will carry like cheap goods, but they're technically resold from like AliExpress or Taobao or something. So it's cheaper to just go directly to those sites and cut out like Amazon like marking up those prices. But now you can't do that anymore because of tariffs. From an economic standpoint, are private healthcare systems superior for insurers, hospitals, and doctors? Yeah, basically not the common people. Yeah, obviously universal healthcare is superior for a lot of reasons. Yeah. No argument there. I just wish insurance was like not so expensive. I wish medical services in general were not so expensive. From recent news has been going on for the last 3 years. I mean, there are a lot of stories coming out from former V-shoujo talents, former V-shoujo auditionees, people who almost got into V-shoujo but didn't. I don't know, there's been a lot of them. I haven't had time to catch up with all of them. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Like, V-shoujo's concept was like not bad. Talent first, you own your IP, etc, etc. I feel like in a different universe, if they had like resolved their financial structural issues, it probably would have taken off. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, the world is worlding right now. Honestly, I just find it incredibly funny. Or not really funny, but like... I guess it's funny from like a dark humor standpoint, or I don't know, like... Shoujo's downfall got predicted by Michi reading her fucking tarot cards. I was low-key thinking about like buying a tarot card deck for like a future like ZATSU stream or something. And now I'm just like, do I want to do that anymore? I feel like maybe I might manifest something I don't want to. Just by accident. That would be so much fun. I know, right? Obviously, we would not be taking it seriously. But after V-shoujo, I'm just like, maybe it's not like you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't actually mean anything, but then you start thinking and I'm like, maybe it actually does mean something. Maybe the energies were already moving. We have private healthcare here, but since it's illegal to not have insurance, which creates competition to undersell versus the competitors, we have a bunch of regulations that state that all insurances are obliged to cover pretty much any essential medical needs. It's weird and convoluted, but somehow it works out. Honestly, yeah. Somehow it works out. If it does, just trust in it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired, so I think I'll probably leave off here for the night. It was nice napping with you guys. I'm sorry we didn't get to play the musume. I've just had a week and a month and 2 months, and I'm just hoping things calm down soon and I get in a better mental space sooner rather than later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed just chilling with me tonight. Yeah, I will hopefully still be streaming on Saturday. I technically have a Fate event to play through in Star Rail. We'll see if it happens. I don't know if it will. But yeah, let's see. Is anyone live to raid? Thank you for the stream, Ari. This is probably the first time I made it to the end of a stream. Yeah, normally my streams are not like this short, but lately I've just been low on energy. We hope you recover soon. Take the time you need. Thank you, as I appreciate it. I will send you guys to Soul, who is playing God of War. Alright, our raid message will be... I misclicked that. Mistyped that. We'll do this emote. Feel free to copy and paste that. And yeah, if I don't see you guys on Saturday, I'll catch you guys in my Discord server or on social media, which you can find my invite link there. And yeah, have a good Gumiho Eve, guys. I'll see you guys another time. Bye bye.